Hey everybody, how are we doing this morning? Well, have I got some news for you. I have got the house moved up here. We are back on our main farm. I had a little shed built over there so that I can keep my stuff in it. And believe it or not, there was a custom cutter that only keeps his combines for a year that was selling off two of these Case 9230s, or 9250s, excuse me, and nice patriotic flag on them for over here. And yeah, I went ahead and traded into the dealership and got rid of both John Deeres for two of these. Now, one's over at the other farm that we are going to be headed to here shortly. Where we are going to start our harvest today. Now, I have got, pretty much nothing else has really changed here. I just finally got a house situated back here on the farm, thankfully. At least it's something to live in for the time being. You know, little steps. And we will get to see that case here after a bit. Well, the other case that's at the other farm also. So both of them are about the same. There's a couple small little differences between the two of them, but essentially they are the same. And it's such a nice day today. I think we are going to take the Kubota here to go over to the other farm. Now, of course, the Kubota, it's a little noisy while recording, but it's not terrible. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this has just been really a good situation for us here recently. It really has been. Man, everything is finally looking up. Our canola is coming in nice and strong over here. Oh, here comes that darn train. Well, boy, look at him jet by. Anyway, yeah, things are looking up right now, and I am ecstatic for it. But anyway, while this train is passing, I'll meet you over at the other farm. All right, everybody. Well, we're getting closer up here. Fred should be on his way up. I've only got one corn head for the sunflowers that we have to harvest. So Fred is going to be bringing up his brand new combine for us, so that we have two corn heads out there in the field, and we'll have a little bit of extra. So he's going to come on up here to the farm while we're headed down this way. I imagine he told me he was leaving here just a little bit ago. He called me. I could barely hear him on the phone, but I don't have a CB here in the Kubota, or I'd holler at him, because I know he's got a CB in his combine. But I've got everything set up yesterday over here at this farm, and kind of got everything organized. Trucks are out by the field, tractors out by the field, combines here, of course, and then we've also got the other 9250. I just thought those were such a good deal, I couldn't pass them up, barely that old of a vehicle, and very, very few hours on them. Very, very few. We'll just put the Kubota in here. Good place to keep it. Okay. But yeah, I've already got the cart and everything all up there at the field. And let's hop in the claws here and let's get on the radio and see where Fred's at, shall we? Fire it up. Mr. Fred, got your ears on?
Yes, sir.
How far away are you?
I'm actually getting ready to come around the corner into where all your equipment's at.
Oh, well, that's a good deal. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, there you are. Well, I'm just going to shut this off then, and I'll hop out and talk to you. Fred.
Yes, sir.
Bet he was concentrating on that turn. Yeah, I'll hop out and talk to you. Do you see something that looks a little different down here?
I'm seeing a big red machine in my mirror.
Well, besides that. Anyway,
Wait up.
I'll
Wait a
see you
minute.
outside here. All right, we'll wait for him to get parked here. Boy, that thing purrs nice. Mr. Fred, that thing purrs like a kitten. Man.
Oh yeah, and it's silky smooth.
I know it is. Yeah, you see that big red machine?
Yeah, you told me something else was amiss here, and your house is gone.
Yep, I moved it up to the other farm. They came and got this and drug it up there to the other farm so I have a place to live. And in the process, the dealership got 2 of these 9250s in. Custom cutter special.
Man, that's pretty. I like that.
Isn't that a slick machine? Not even, it's about a year old now for both of them. And they both have the American flag on them. This custom cutter, man, he took excellent care of them. I've went through everything, and there's hardly even a scratch or a loss of paint, but he buys new combines every year.
Well, I'll be dang.
So I just, I thought about it, and I'm like, well, the 2 John Deeres are a little bit older. I'd take this one back over to the other farm, of course, and be the one that transitions. That's worth it to me for the money.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, it didn't really set me back too far, but, granted, I've already got one heck of a loan out there, but I think it'll be all right. I only added a little bit more to the loan.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you'll see it later, but I actually did some changing myself.
Oh?
I downsized a little bit. I got rid of the 2 grain carts, and I got rid of one of the Volvos and grain trailers, and I got rid of the cab over Peterbilt and the little trailer I pulled behind it, and I replaced it with one trailer to pull behind a tractor. All my stuff was close enough. I got to thinking about it. It's like that Kubota with that trailer behind it. I was somewhat keeping up with everything, so I thought, just sell a bunch of that stuff and get another one of them pull behind trailers. I got one a little bit bigger. I found one. I had made a little drive for it, but anyways, I replaced all of it with replaced all that stuff with slightly larger pull behind trailer to pull behind. I'm thinking about pulling it with that Massey. I'm not sure yet.
Oh, okay.
Get rid of, I don't know, 5, 6 different things and get one.
Yeah, well, hey, that makes sense. That's smart thinking. I mean, that for where you're at and all the ground that you've bought has been very relatively close to you. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. I see the reasonable aspect of it.
Yep. Think smarter, not harder.
That's
and
right.
Financially is a wise decision on my behalf.
Yeah, well, I'd say so. I mean, I think that's a good deal for you.
Yes, sir.
Well, I think those sunflowers should be ready. I know it's still kind of morning. I'm not kicking up any grass here on my boots, or I meant any dew off of the grass onto my boots, and soybeans feel pretty dry. I mean, we'll be cutting these later, but they feel good and dry.
Yeah, I'm not getting any dew or nothing. There's no moisture.
I imagine them sunflowers would be the same exact way. They're probably ready to harvest.
I do believe so, sir.
Well, in that case, let's hop in the machines and boogie down there. We got to open up a patch. And I brought the 9230. Yeah, 92. Anyway, 9130, whatever it is. I'm having a brain fart this morning. Man, I haven't had enough coffee. I'll have to drink some on our way up there. I brought it to the edge of the field through the back way. So
Okay.
it's sitting to the north of where the trucks are. So that'll be the
Gotcha.
direction we need to go first, is open that up so we can bring it in the field.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I clarified that, of
Alrighty.
where it was. Okay, well, I guess we should be set and ready to go, so I am going to just go ahead and pull out here and go. Oh man, I'll tell you what, everybody, the coffee is not keeping up today. It's one of them things where your brain's running 1,000,000 miles an hour, and all you can do is just hope and pray and go. So, yeah, kind of is what it is. I think Fred's behind it. Yep, I see Fred behind us in the rear view there. He's motivating along just fine. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it has been so nice to be home again. After being away for so long, finally got some extra TV channels. Cell phone reception has been good again. I just cannot say enough how nice it is to be home. Makes it a little bit farther to come over here in the morning and take care of these cattle, but I had to travel all the way over there every morning to take care of the cattle, which I've already gotten both of those chores done. Not my first trip back and across. Fred, got a car coming. Yeah, he must have heard me. So, yeah, it has been nice to be back up there. This farm just doesn't have as much for a person to do overall. So, yeah, no big deal. Okay, let's see here. Oh, another car. Fred, another car coming. Well, I tell you, being out here on this roadway is something else. What a challenge. Yeah, look at them sunflowers. I bet they're ready. I bet they are ready to go. I imagine they're going to be quite the adventure out there. Okay. Now, let's see. We're going to have to take this kind of easy getting in. Nice and easy. Once I get past, we'll start opening this up. As soon as this gets opened up, we'll have to start cutting to get out of the way so Fred has a way to come in. I don't want some yahoo out there to accidentally hit him because they ain't paying attention, That would not be a good circumstance. Fred, were you able to get in all right?
Yes, sir.
Good deal. All right, everybody. Well, we'll see if we can get some of this cut here. I think it's going pretty good at the moment. I'll go, Fred, I'm going to go to the north. Why don't you circle around to the south? And I'll cut up here to get that moved, and then have you cut that south side, and we'll kind of meet back here in the middle. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
That way we're not getting in each other's way.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, we'll let Fred head off that direction and see if we can get up here and get this tractor in the field. I think that is important at the moment. Okay. Let's see here. I think I'll just make a nice big loop and then get this tractor down towards the middle. That ought to be good right about there. And we'll shut her down. That should do it. Okay. We'll grab this tractor here. And we'll get it up there real quick. Let's see. Get in gear. Come on. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. There we go. Now she's working up this way. Yeah, I don't know if you knew, but I traded off the 2 smaller grain carts that we had for 1 bigger grain cart. I just thought that would be a better deal overall. But I'm going to see if we can't put this grain cart over here somewhere. And see if that gets the job done. I think if I pull out this way, get it turned around here. Yeah, that'll work. I don't see nobody coming. Nope, there's somebody coming now. Okay, let's hurry here. Don't want to slow them up. Oh, sorry to that person coming by. I didn't mean to be out there. Boy, look at that old car. Man, you don't see him like that anymore. He went by awful slow, though, I think. You know? Oh, that's kind of unusual. You know, all the rest of them, they stop and they take off, but that guy kind of lingered there at the entrance for a minute. Huh. Interesting. Oh well, it's probably nothing. I'm sure just somebody passing through, you know. They do it all the time through here. This is, I mean, it's a pretty major highway, but it's not an exclusive highway through here. So we'll see. All right, let's get back into the combine here and let's get to cutting, I do believe. You know what? That's kind of bothering me a little bit. Fred, you got your ears on?
Yes, sir.
Do you happen to see that old black car come by, slow down real slow, and kind of sit there for a minute?
Well, it was kind of slow by here, but I thought they were just kind of admiring the view of some people working their, posteriors off.
Well, that could be, because, boy, we certainly are doing that. Oh, boy, I think I'm missing some over here, Fred. Oh,
well, I
no.
missed a little bit on a draw over here.
Well, that's where I just came through was a draw. I might have missed a little bit. We might have to cut them draws out and just work them separate. I don't know. We'll see here. Yeah, I think we're going to have to because I just missed some here too. But yeah, I thought it was a little weird, but then again, might have been an out-of-towner, didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
I, just was curious as to what harvest actually looked like. We get a lot of them out here.
Yeah, that's darn sure.
So, yeah, looks like we're going to have to cut any of them little draws out. I'm doing it right now, cutting one.
All right.
So we'll swing around on it and see what we come up with here. That's not good. Well, that can't be good, everybody, because that's not cutting down through that draw. Well, I'm going to try to figure this out and get it fixed up and done right, because we can't be leaving none of this in the field. I need these crops right now. I got loans to pay, you know what I mean? But I'll get it figured out, and we'll holler at you here in a little bit. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Well, I think we are getting down to the end of it, and I think Fred and I were both looking at this one little patch here. What do you think, Mr. Fred? Wasn't that just a nightmare and a half?
Oh man, yeah.
Down in them lows and the ditches, oh my word, I've never seen it that bad.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Now, I know when we cut the Milo, we didn't have any issues like that. Oof, that was rough.
No, we didn't have that many issues.
I don't think so anyway. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll get this offloaded. Once you finish offloading and you are empty, go ahead and take your combine home and come back with your truck, because of course I have got the both combines over here for the other harvest.
Gotcha.
So I'll just see you here in a little bit when I get done. You know, I'll start moving stuff back over, of course.
Alrighty, sounds good to me.
Alrighty. Well, everybody, we'll let Fred get back to his house with the CR11. Boy, that is a nice combine of his. It sure helped out here. And I know one thing, I will never plant sunflowers here ever again. Man, was that bad. Terrible, terrible. Okay, let's get this all folded up. And then we can head back with the combine to the house. Guess I better fold up the hopper too. Anybody coming? No, we're good. Okay. Alrighty. Well. Oh, here comes some cars. Well, I'm going to get everything rounded up and see if we can't get these sunflowers binned away. And then see you guys here in just a few. Hey, Mr. Fred. Well, looks like we got her all cleaned up and ready, and headers attached. I'm hoping that the soybeans go a lot smoother than the sunflowers do.
Yeah, I think it will.
Yeah.
I remember being back here planting for you. It was pretty decent.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I didn't even look in that bin, but I think we put only about a quarter to maybe a half of a bin in there. It didn't. I think I was hoping for a better turnout, but I think it turned out okay.
I don't think it did all that bad.
No, no, not really. I'm curious to see what these soybeans did, are capable of doing, I should say. They
Yeah,
uh,
I agree.
they didn't look too bad. The the gentleman that came out and did the spraying and the liming for me said there's a couple spots back there that water washed through and really tore them up. So we'll have to keep our eyes out for that one.
Alrighty.
But other than that, he said look good. So I think we're sitting good. Did we get everything situated over here at the other, at that other bin?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we got everything. Once we get into the field up here, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to use the grain cart to come down here. With this slope right here, I don't think it'd be smart to get the trucks any closer to the field or try to unload onto them.
Yeah, just in case of like a brake failure or something, you're thinking?
Yeah, exactly. Something along them lines. Just where we, don't have to worry about something.
Fair enough.
So I think for now we should be ready, and well, I guess we're ready to just get right to it.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Well, everybody, we officially get to use our new to us AFS Connect. Let's see here. We need to move this over where it's easier to see. Maybe a little bit back. That looks good. And hit right into these beans and see what we get. Oh, I didn't check and see what we're producing for straw. Mr. Fred, got them ears on?
Yes, sir.
Well, what are we doing back here? Are we spreading straw or what?
Yeah, you're spreading.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Again, another combine. I wasn't quite sure what we were doing back there, so.
You're good.
Good deal. Well, let's see how far we can go before we fill these things up. I'm curious to see.
That makes two of us.
No. All right, everybody. Well, Fred and I are going to get to this, and yeah, we'll see you in a few. Hey everybody, how are we doing? Welcome back. We are just about done with our section that we took on over here. And what a harvest this has been, let me tell you. Man almighty. I'll tell you what. This has been quite the soybean harvest. Very, very good yield. Let's check in with Fred real quick. Fred, how you doing?
Not too shabby. How is it going up there?
I had just finished this side up here. How about you?
Um, I've only got this little piece here that I'm working on now. Then this half is all done.
All right. I will, I'm going to kick in behind you then and see if I can grab a little more. I have room.
Yeah, Oh, the 3/4 alarm buzzer started going off a little bit ago, so I'm gonna be pretty close to kicking out here in a moment.
All right. Well, then I'm just going to follow you up the field right behind you. Oh, well, that's good. I mean, we're making darn good headway on this field.
Yeah, we are. That's for sure.
Can you believe this yield?
This is unreal.
It
This has
is.
been awesome.
But those ditches that we had to go through, oh my word. You can tell the water has washed them even deeper than when it was planted.
Yeah, I noticed a few of those are pretty darn bad now.
Yeah, and I see there's some places, there was a couple places where the water washed the crop completely out, but not as bad as we've had in the past.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So I'm not discouraged by it, but man.
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot believe how good this is. I really can't, everybody. I think this is just unbelievable. Really, really is. And I'm happy for it. Very thankful for it. We needed a good harvest.
That's for darn sure.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I can't remember what you got off of your corn, but I know it was a lot. And your soybeans yourself, well, that was almost double what I normally get.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting by any means the beans that I got. I'll
Well,
take it.
I made a mistake. I really made a mistake by not planting more beans this year. Or this past year, anyway. And I just hope I don't pay for it when it comes time to sell everything.
I think you're going to be just fine.
Oh, I probably am. Never hurts to be a little bit pessimistic.
I agree with you there.
Well, I guess I'll let you get that little bit that I'm going to miss, and that's going to be it, isn't it?
Yeah, I do believe we are going to be calling it, well, quits, per se, on this field.
Well, that's okay. I have no problems with that. I think we are due for,
A breather.
yeah, we still got one field of beans over at my other place to harvest. But other than that, I think we're done for harvest after that field.
I do believe so.
And boy, I can't wait. They were late plant though, so, they're probably just on the edge of being ripe.
Alrighty.
Because these were planted earlier than those were, and these are definitely ripe. So they're probably, we got a little time. We're not hurting ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Let's see here. Sure takes its sweet time unloading, let me tell you. Of course, there's a big hopper above this thing.
Yeah, I noticed it was a tiny bit bigger.
Yes. Well, them custom cutters, they don't like to stop for nothing, and I don't blame them.
Oh, I agree.
Still working on my coffee. Yeah, those custom cutters, they like to keep them moving, so I don't blame them for, you know, having it all together. Where did you take off to there, Fred?
I just parked down here in the bottom.
Oh, okay. Why don't you go ahead and, yeah, that's a good spot. Actually, that's perfect. I think I'm going to kind of do the same thing. Do you want to run up and grab that grain cart?
Sure.
All right, and I'll start getting these others unloaded. All right, well, Mr. Fred's going to probably be hopping out here any second to go do that. And I'm just going to pull over here on the edge of the drive. Yeah, that'll give him enough room to get through for the moment. That'll be good enough. Okay, yeah, that'll be fine. Yep, there he goes. But I do believe this one is full. So actually, let's just go ahead and get it up there. And we'll get it situated. Whoop. Boy, I'll tell you guys, I'm having a heck of a time getting her lined up with these mirrors. They are deceiving sometimes. Oh, there we go. That ought to be good. Oh, I got to get this turned on in a hurry. Woo. That could have been bad. Well, there they go. Beans are going in. Well, we'll get this all cleaned up and we'll see y'all here in just a few moments. Hey, everybody. Welcome back once again. I'm just getting this put away for the moment. Hey, Mr. Fred, looks like we got everything situated pretty good, don't we?
I do believe we do.
Well, then let's close this up and get out of here. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
All right. Beautiful. Let's see here. I am going to leave. I brought the Kubota over, the side-by-side. I'm going to leave that in the shop. Now I'm going to double check it's locked up. And then I'm going to take my combine to the other farm for soybean harvest over there. I can get that home. If you want to head home for the day, I think we're good to go.
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty. Well, I'll go get my shop locked up and we will talk to you tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. See you later.
Yes, sir.
Alright, check this door. Locked up. And check this door. Jiggle proof, locked up. So, should be good. Boy, that thing still got a squeal to her, but man, Fred loves that truck. He says he does, so, well, the truck or ka-truck or whatever it is. Anyway, well, let's hop back up in here and we'll get this fired back up and start heading home. So, you know, kind of is what it is. And oh yeah, shoot, give me just a moment. I forgot something back in the shed. I got some paperwork that I've got to take with me, so I'll be right back with you. Hey everybody, sorry about that. I got my paperwork and I forgot to come back to the record side of things for our trip back, but I figured it out while I was coming up the driveway here. Let's see, nobody coming. Get across here and get back. Oh, look, somebody's coming right there. So it's a good thing we were getting through the intersection. Yep, header followed, so we're good. Yeah, I'm glad to have everything kind of situated. We're only got one field left, and there's just not enough time today to deal with that field. So I decided, you know what? It's just not even worth it. I will not worry about it, you know? No reason to. Boy, old cattle are looking good, let me tell you. We don't have a lot of land left. It's just one less field, you know, and to be honest, probably Fred and I could probably get it done in a very short amount of time and be perfectly fine, but, well, we need a little break from today and all those ditches. I hate to see if we got any more of that coming up. I know on the property that we're going to be on, there isn't any more, but, yeah, it'll all work out all right. Boy, look how nice it is. All them trees used to obscure the view of the countryside around here, and it's nice to see a nice big canola field out there. Man, I'll tell you, very nice. But we did have a very good yield. According to my calculations, about 232,000 liters got put in. And that's nothing to scoff at. That's a lot. A lot more than I expected anyway. Oh, boy, this old hill gets me every time. Hey, that looks like that black car back there. Did you guys see that? That looked like that black car. Huh. Wonder what they're doing back there in them old woods. That's interesting. Well, now I'm kind of curious. I only saw him for a moment. Well, I don't know. Yeah, they're not in my rear view mirrors, at least not that I can see, so probably nothing. Nothing to worry about. Well, anyway, I'll see you when I get home and in a few moments. All right, everybody, finally got over here. Well, sun does not take long for it to get down, let me tell you. We got to watch our edge here so we don't drop our header off. Oh, perfect. Perfect job. Well, I'm just going to park this up here. I'm not going to get too excited about it. I don't think we need those anymore. That ought to do. There we go. Okay, well, I think we can head towards home now. Hey, there's that black car again. What in the world? Driving by? Yeah, maybe they're just sightseeing. I don't know. Kind of got me a little bit nervous, but I guess let's just go inside and call it a day. I've had enough here. I'm gonna keep an eye out, though, just in case. What in the world? Well, I don't see anything at the moment. No? Okay, well, maybe it went on by. Well, I guess I'll come over here and make me something to eat. Yeah, grab a couple things here and... Well, everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll... Hey, what was that? What was that? Is that old boy still out here? There's that car again. What in the world is going on? What is that guy doing? What do you want? Hey, who are you? What are you doing?